Hey, what's going on, my friends? It's me, it's Ken. We're doing the piercing metal thing from New York Comic-Con 2023. So check this out. Now, jewelry, not my thing, right? I know we love to look nice and have some bling. Usually that's a piercing Ken kind of stuff. But when the jewelry is involved, Star Wars and, gosh, Game of Thrones and Star Trek, well, there's no better place to look than RockLove Jewelry with our longtime friend from Comic-Con, the founder of this company, the lovely and awesome Allison Cimino.
I mean, I don't even know how to follow that rock.
I know, it was so long, too long.
It was verbose. It was just taking us on.
Well, you know, I try to show that I did read a little bit during school.
You know what? That's okay, because we're here on a journey. It is our 15-year anniversary.
15 years, that's awesome.
It's true. I have my retrospective wall, so full journey. Started the brand in 2008. 2012 was our first New York Comic-Con here in the Cult Yard. So New York is where I am.
That's right, this was the Cult Yard.
My home base con, my very first Comic-Con was 2012 here at New York Comic-Con. It used to be in the back there, then I'm in the front, now I'm in this nice big fancy booth. So we have everybody coming on the journey for when Star Trek in 2014 was my first big license. So that was what elevated the brand and started us on the path for the blue chip licenses. 2017 was Disney brands,
Look at
and then on and on. So
and it's just really...
now no stopping us. Clearly I have the same hair in practically every picture. Some kind of red, shaggy, mullety, whatever.
That's cool.
But yeah, here with our extra fancy 20 by 20 booth celebrating.
It's a big booth. Look at it.
15th anniversary commemoration is our XV celebration.
Where's it?
Nothing's more metal than Roman. But check it out over here.
I'm following.
I've got the big XV. We're joking. It's kind of like an Apple store, right? So really blowing it out with the anniversary. But most important and truthful, it's all about coming back and seeing all these fans that have helped us come this far. Because in those early days, this is where it was at here at New York Comic-Con.
And I do remember those early years where it was just like, what, 10 by 10 by 10.
It was
like a little box.
Pop-up table. It was, you know, tablecloths and odds and ends from my house, you know, little tchotchkes, little books. It was very Alchemist Library themed in those early days. So we've come a long way, but it's been amazing because all of those fans that have supported us since 2012 at New York Comic-Con and even earlier have been coming and wearing their original jewelry. And we even have 4 pieces from my earliest days, these stepping stones from 2008, 2009.
Are we gonna go see them?
4 commemorative pieces. I'll show you the pieces.
And there's a cool hoodie here too. Look at that.
We even have a little RockLove gear special for this show.
Lots of merch.
We'll put some of the leftover on the website, so for those at home, rocklove.com. But the 4 commemorative pieces here, I'll open the case for you.
Yes, please.
So for example, I'm wearing this one now. This is my very first collection. It's the Victorian heart. I had the Victorian heart and a fleur-de-lis necklace in the earliest years, and it really is where it all started. And then the double key necklace, which the original was made with a dollhouse key and a grandfather clock key. This version, we put the fleur-de-lis in there for our brand logo. So somewhere out there, all of us are trying our keys, opening Victorian treasures. The Maltese cross is definitely the most metal of the collection. This one, also known as a Crusader cross, is 4 fleur-de-lis, and you can even see it has been present in our branding for years. Little secret Maltese crosses. This is the piece from 2009. This new commemorative XV version has a purple cubic zirconia crystal. And then the black roses, which was my most prolific piece. I was making these night and day by hand starting in about 2008. And it went everywhere from celebrities to magazines, and it even showed up in an episode of True Blood. So the black roses are buffalo horn, and that classic RockLove of feminine, edgy, classic, little bit of rock and roll.
Sweet. And what's this villains? What is the villains?
Oh, well, you can't do RockLove without villains. So Disney villains are pieces that in our first Disney collections we launched villain with Ursula, Alice in Wonderland's Queen of Hearts, and then we did a Maleficent collection. These are a new set where it's all crystals, and they are detailed in all sides. So there's detail in filigree cut out of the side and in the back as well. So it's all iconography on every single surface, glittering crystals.
This almost looks like a skull.
I know, that one is Hades. Hades is one of the sassiest of Disney villains. So that one's from Hercules. And then a few more, Jafar and Ursula.
Look at that, these are great.
So this coming year, we're going to really lean into our baddie era and revisit our roots with more Disney villains. So definitely watch out for that. You'll see a bunch of different pieces, always with expanding our Star Wars collection, other licenses.
Star Wars wallets.
No, those are packaging.
Wow, Star Wars packaging.
We have Silka
Silly
beads.
me.
Silka beads celebrating Ahsoka Tano when she's a Padawan. Those are what she wore since she couldn't have a Padawan braid. So those launched just last week, and they're here at the show and live on RockLove.com. But you can get your own Padawan beads for the young Jedi training.
Now what are those? Oh, those are Star Wars.
These ones are the Kyber crystals.
Oh, look at that.
The Kyber crystal collection is all custom Swarovski crystals, these beautiful crystals.
These are beautiful.
And then the tops are the hilts representing the characters. So we have many characters online, some of the top favorites here at the show, everyone from Ahsoka and Leia Organa's crystal and hilts with the rose gold and mother of pearl, but also Vader, Luke, Obi-Wan, Anakin. One of the most popular is the Darksaber.
Oh, that's cool.
That one
now, what do these run?
These ones are 150. They're unisex. It's a long 24-inch
anybody could wear these,
and it's nice and hefty and durable. So these ones are brass in the inside, but nickel-free, and then black rhodium, yellow gold, silver, all kinds of little enamel details, and then this big, beautiful Austrian crystal in an organic shape, just like the Kyber crystals that the Jedi pull out of the caves of Ilum.
Nice. And you definitely have a strong geek side because you know about all this stuff.
Oh yeah. Anything that we are designing, it is because we are authentic fans of it.
And I love that.
That's part of it.
That's always been a part of it. I loved about talking to you about what was coming out and everything.
If we're not fans, we don't design for it because we want to be truly genuine and design something that we would be excited to wear, so we know that our fellow geek fans out there, we're all just wearing the pieces that we envision and really have the storytelling behind the worlds and the galaxies that we love.
Sweet. Allison, it's a very busy booth. I'm going to let you get back to this and celebrating the 15th anniversary with all the fans that keep filing in and out of this here.
Awesome. Thank
it's
you.
Awesome. It's awesome. It's so great to still know you and talk to you regularly at this here event. I say it like that. It sounded weird to say it like that, but you know what I mean.
Well, it's been 15 years, so
it has.
So grateful to all
and
the
this
fans
is my
out there.
This is my 13th Comic-Con,
okay.
so it's.
So you predate our New York Comic-Con.
I do. By 2. That's why I said I remembered. That's why I said I remembered that booth.
11 years, yes.
So.
Yes, me just kind of out of the back of the van.
Awesome.
Studio.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I wish you the greatest luck, and here's to the next 15 years of Rock Love.
Guys.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this here one up, and so you know the drill, my dear friends. It's me. It's Ken from Piercing Metal talking about some RockLove Jewelry at the New York Comic-Con. Do me a favor, 3 favors. I always ask you these things. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and like and leave a comment on the video, and we will have all the info on where you can buy some of this awesomeness. See you next time. Bye.